In this exercise, you're going to be making a drawing by pushing charcoal around the page. The subject matter and the drawing tools are your hands, and you'll be responding to the marks you make to enable your drawing to develop. This way of working demands you keep looking at your drawing rather than observing some subject matter. This kind of drawing should take the pressure off you to create a drawing which matches up to your preconceptions, so enjoy the freedom presented to you and learn from the way the charcoal behaves. First of all, make sure you have plenty of space to work. You're going to need 2 sheets of paper to work with at the same time. One will be used for your drawing and the other will be used to create a palette of charcoal dust. Start by taking your charcoal and rubbing it on the sheet of paper. Basically, you want to create a sheet of grey dust which you can then use as your palette. You're going to need to rub pretty hard. The sheet should become dark grey and dust should begin to lie on the surface of the paper. Keep going, you'll use a lot of charcoal, but don't worry. Once you've created a dusty page, you can start work on your drawing. You're going to use your hand itself as a drawing tool, and you're also going to use your non-dominant hand as a stencil. So start by spreading out your non-dominant hand, palm down like a starfish, on the clean sheet of paper. Now get your other hand ready to draw by rubbing it in the charcoal dust palette. You can either use the palm of your hands, your fingertips, the side of your fist, or all 3. Once your hand is covered in charcoal dust, start making your drawing on the clean sheet of paper by smudging round your flattened hand. You'll be using your hand as a stencil and at the same time using your dominant hand as a brush or a drawing tool. Let this become a physical drawing. Put energy into the marks you make and experiment with the kind of pressure you exert and the types of mark that you make. You might make smudges which travel across the paper, repeated thumps which cover the same spot, or marks made by a single finger. You'll need to keep revisiting your palette to reload your hand with charcoal dust, and you'll also need to keep reloading your palette by rubbing more charcoal over it. Initially then, you'll be starting your drawing by making a negative handprint on the page, but as you begin to enjoy moving the charcoal around the page, you can let your drawing develop as you wish. You might repeat handprints, for example, layering negative and positive spaces, or the charcoal might suggest new forms to you as your dominant hand builds up new marks. Really experiment with how dark you can get the charcoal marks. It's quite hard to get really black marks with charcoal dust applied by hand, but push it as far as you can. Once you feel saturated with mark making in this way, you can work back into the drawing using charcoal sticks in a more traditional way, i.e. drawing with the charcoal itself rather than your hand. You can also use the eraser to move the charcoal around the page and create whiter spaces within grey places. Take photographs as you go. These drawings change swiftly, and whilst you learn a lot by working on one drawing and pushing it as far as you can, having a record of the various stages your drawing went through is useful too, and allows you the freedom to push further.